respected parents and guardians, Honorable Chairman, Board of Trustees, IUB, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Honorable Pro-Vice Chancellor, Honorable Deans of Schools, the Registrar, and dear freshers. Good morning. Assalamu alaikum, and a very warm welcome to the virtual orientation program of Autumn 21 semester of Independent University, Bangladesh. Each semester, the Office of Admissions and Financial Aid organizes an orientation program to meet our freshers, their respected parents and guardians, and to share a quick review of our university's academic strength, facilities, activities, and academic rules. In the current scenario of pandemic and for health and safety, for past few semesters, we are opted for virtual orientation. Though it would have been lovely to meet you all in person, nonetheless, it is also a pleasure to see the young, vibrant faces on the screen, ready to explore the university life. Dear freshers, first of all, congratulations. You have crossed a long way of your 12 years of education, and now it is your time to embrace the reality of life and start your phase of higher education. IUB is going to be your family for the coming few years. Heartiest welcome to the IUB family. You are now officially IUBians. Let me introduce today's distinguished speakers and the key personalities of the university who will be sharing their valuable speech at this inaugural session. Today, we are expecting to have with us our Honorable Chairman, Board of Trustees, Independent University, Bangladesh, Mr. A. Mateen Chaudhry. We have our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Tanvir Hassan, the Pro-Vice Chancellor, Professor Niaz Ahmed Khan, Professor Mehrun Ahmed, the Dean, School of Business and Entrepreneurship, Professor Yusuf Mahbubul Islam, the Dean, School of Engineering, Technology and Sciences, Professor Shah M. Farooq, the Dean, School of Environment and Life Sciences, Professor Tayyibur Rahman, the Dean, School of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, Professor J. M. A. Hannan, the Dean, School of Pharmacy and Life Sciences, and Brigadier General Retired Muhammad Anwarul Islam, the Registrar of IUB. Let me introduce myself. I'm Lima Chaudhry, Head of Admissions and Financial Aid. It is an honor and a pleasure for me to moderate the program on behalf of IUB. Dear students, the program has been designed in 3 parts. Session 1 will be the formal ceremony where our distinguished speakers will share their remarks and thoughts with you. Session 2 has been planned to orient the students with the academic rules and regulations of IUB, and Session 3 will help the students to understand the modalities of Google Classroom platform for online classes. Let me now begin with inaugural session. May I request the Dean, School of Business and Entrepreneurship, Professor Mehrun Ahmed, to share her remarks.
Thank you, Lima Appa. Assalamu alaikum and good morning, my dear students. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to a lively, challenging, exciting, and warm community in Independent University, Bangladesh, one of the nation's leading private universities. We in School of Business and Entrepreneurship, SBE from hereafter at IUB, provide a rich array of opportunities for you to learn, to grow, to discover who you are and how you want to make a difference in the world. SBE is internationally accredited and the first and currently the largest school in IUB, offering both undergraduate and graduate degrees. We have approximately 6,500 students. We offer Bachelor's of Business Administration BBE degrees in accounting, finance, general management, human resource management, marketing, management information system, international business, and Bachelor of Science BSc in economics, along with MBA and EMBA in finance, marketing, human resource management, and MSc in economics. We also offer minors. The education you will receive here will open new worlds and new possibilities. You will all be developing essential capabilities and 21st century skills to thrive in our increasingly uncertain, fiercely competitive, complex, and interconnected world. Our graduates are a testament to this. They intern in top national and international organizations, go to leading graduate programs in the world, particularly in North America, Europe, and Australia, and find employment in government, non-government, multinational, and international organizations. SBE's incredibly talented faculty will be your guides and allies in your exploration. We have 43 full-time faculty and 37 part-time faculty, nearly 47% of whom hold PhD degrees from top universities around the globe. They are your greatest resource. They will challenge you, guide you to be your best. The scholars here are leaders in their fields who have published 272 books, journal articles, book chapters, etc. in the last academic year. Our students also are active in research, whose footsteps I would strongly encourage you to follow. SB students are very active in extracurricular and community service. IUB campus is teeming with activities, student organizations, club, athletics, exhibitions, performances, community service programs, all are waiting for you. The in-depth and rigorous academics, rich and vibrant cultural and sports activities of the university, and a great empathetic community of students, faculty, and staff will enliven your lives, shape your dreams, and make you the change maker you are destined to be. I want you to know that the entire SBA community is here to support, sustain, drive, and encourage you in your journey of self-discovery at IUB. It is our privilege and honor to welcome you in these vibrant learning adventures. We are so happy that you have made the decision to join us. Can't wait to meet and greet you in person. Till then, take care and stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor Ahmed. Now, I would like to request Professor Yusuf Mahbubul Islam, the Dean, School of Engineering, Technology and Sciences, to share his remarks.
Assalamu alaikum, dear students. As I begin, I would first like to congratulate you on 2 counts. First is the desire to do a degree, tertiary level education degree, bachelor's degree, and the second is wanting to join the engineering school. The full name of our school is School of Engineering, Technology and Sciences, a big name shortened to SETS. So we have 3 departments, EEE, Electrical Electronic Engineering. We have the Department of Computer Science and Engineering and the Department of Physical Sciences. All put together, they work towards making you an engineer. I would like to ask you whether you have asked yourself this question, why you would like to do an engineering degree, what you would like to learn from joining a bachelor's degree at IUB. It's very important that you understand that to be an engineer, you have to develop an engineering mindset, a mind that looks for problems and looks for solutions and how to solve these problems through technology. So it all depends on your motivation to use the resources at the university, participate in various clubs, and participate in projects and other activities to develop yourself as you go through the years of the degree. So I wish you all a journey of hard work, but through this hard work, I would look forward to seeing you develop as good engineers who can solve problems, and particularly in the new age that we are now facing. With the pandemic, more than ever before, we need more engineers to look at the world's problems and solve them. And I wish you to become one of them and solve problems of the world. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Professor Islam. Now, may I request the Dean, School of Environment and Life Sciences, Professor Shah M. Farooq, to share his remarks.
Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of you. It's a great pleasure to welcome all students who will be joining us this autumn under various programs in the School of Environment and Life Sciences. The School of Environment and Life Sciences offers multidisciplinary programs both in life science and in environmental science and the interdependence between these two. There are two departments in the school, the Department of Life Sciences and the Department of Environmental Science and Management. In the Department of Life Sciences, we offer programs such as microbiology, biochemistry, biotechnology, and in the other department, we offer programs related to environmental science, climate change and development, and so on. We do this in very close collaboration with the International Center for Climate Change and Development, which is also housed in IUB. Our faculty members, most of them are trained in various renowned institutions and universities around the world, and they come back with a wealth of experience in both teaching and in research. For supporting research, we have a set of very well-equipped laboratories, and there are trained personnel who facilitate research. We also get grants from international agencies, and our research is on a very good course where our faculties teach the students not only to be confined to the lab, but to go out to the field to understand problems the people are faced and come back to the lab and find solutions. So this is a problem-solving attitude, a problem-solving model that we use in our research, so the research becomes useful to people. Our students not only spend their time in the classroom, as I said, but there are a number of club activities, the Environmental Science Club, the River Conservation Club, the Life Sciences Club. They have intense co-curricular activities where our students participate. Once again, before I finish, I would like to congratulate all the students and their parents who have their trust in us and have sent their students to IUB. And I'm sure that the students will have a very rewarding time in the next couple of years that they spend in IUB. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Farooq. I would now request Dean School of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, Professor Tayyibur Rahman, to share his remarks.
Dear freshers of autumn 2021, good morning. On behalf of the School of Liberal Arts and Social Science at Independent University, Bangladesh, which we fondly call a home of class, I welcome you to Independent University, Bangladesh, one of the leading private universities in Bangladesh. A degree in liberal arts and social sciences prepares a student not only to make a living, but also to make a life. Our academic programs provide students opportunities to develop social, economic, cultural, and political understanding, effective communication, strong writing, critical thinking, creativity, and emotional intelligence. All are central to a great career and a well-lived life. According to the Harvard Business Review, while technical skills are important, what matters now is not only the skill you have, but how you think. Can you ask the right question? Do you know what problem you are trying to solve in the first place? School of Liberal Arts and Social Science houses educational program in the arts, humanities, social science, and the professions. Student in the school may choose a major or minor in 8 undergraduate programs offered by 4 departments and one program. And the departments are the Department of English, Law, Social Science and Humanities, Media and Communication, global governance, global studies and governance. In addition, the school offers graduate program in English, development studies, and media and communication. We are a home to about 700 students majoring in our various programs. Our major stake at IUB is that over 50% of the foundation courses across IUB in every semester are conducted by the school. The school has got a very rich mixed pool of highly experienced professors as well as young lecturers. Slash is the home of close to 50 full-time faculty members who are active and innovative teachers and dedicated scholars with brilliant academic background and research track. They are available, accessible, and friendly to the student. The school also has many talented adjunct faculty members as well as dedicated staff. The school runs as many as 14 clubs to take care of students' co-curricular activities. Our graduate students go on to leadership position in the arts, social science, and other professional field, having been well prepared through internship, research opportunities, cross-disciplinary integration, and most importantly, great and inspiration teaching. Finally, it is you who make us who we are, and we look forward to the fresh ideas and energy you bring to our university. I speak for the entire School of Liberal Arts and Social Science in saying, we are so happy you have made the decision to join us. Welcome.
Thank you, Professor Rahman. May I now request Dean, School of Pharmacy and Life Sciences, Professor J.M. Hannan, to share his remarks.
Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome all the freshers to the beautiful campus of IUB and this wonderful journey of a new phase of life that begins today. I wish to congratulate each of you, firstly on securing your place at university, and secondly for choosing IUB as your university for your higher studies. IUB puts its student at the center of everything it does, and your experience here, your success is important to every member of IUB. The School of Pharmacy and Public Health offers 2 degree programs, Bachelor of Pharmacy and Masters of Public Health. I assure you, IUB Pharmacy is one of the top pharmacy programs in Bangladesh in terms of its research strength. Here you can pursue research ranging from basic sciences to those with direct industrial application. The department houses an ISO-certified plasma lab with all advanced instruments for advanced pharmaceutical research and has a large animal house for extensive research on drug discovery. The school has research collaboration with many prestigious universities at home and abroad. Therefore, I would suggest you explore these academic and research opportunities while you are here. I wish you every success at IUB, and I am confident that you will find it an exciting and rewarding experience. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you, Professor Hannan. Now, may I request the Registrar Brigadier General Retired Muhammad Anwar Islam to share his remarks and thoughts.
Thank you, Ms. Lima Chaudhry. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good morning to you all. It's indeed a great pleasure for me to welcome you all at IUB. I would also congratulate the guardians especially for choosing IUB and allowing us an opportunity to help your sons and daughters in pursuit of their higher education. Congratulations to all of you once again. Dear students, you have heard our respected deans talking about the profile of our schools and departments. I can proudly vouch for them that you are in the hands of the best faculty members and the teaching environment in this country. They will help you in acquiring updated knowledge and skill and guide you gradually to develop as an educated person with right attitude for life. Let me tell you a few uniqueness of our university. In general, our management is very, very generous. They run this institution totally as a non-profit and a trust in truest sense. The small amount of surplus that we make is reinvested for developing various facilities for our dear students. We are also giving merit scholarship, automatic merit scholarship, which no university in this country, whether private or public, gives. You do a good result and you automatically get merit scholarship. Besides, we also provide insurance on tuition fee for our dear students. The details are available in our website. Let me tell you, we are the safest pro-female university in this country. This is not our claim, this is the claim of the students. To summarize, let me tell you, we provide the best education. We train you for the best possible social and interactive soft skills through our various clubs. We secure you financially through our generous financial aid and insurance. And finally, we'll also give you the safest academic environment. A piece of advice from me. Usually the guardians and faculty members, they have a tall list of advice. I'll not go into that. Number one, this university life will accord you a lot of freedom. Use it, but please do not abuse it. Remain away from various destructive habits, such as use of drugs, bad association, practicing extremist views, spending too much of time on the Facebook and internet, blah, blah, blah. Remain away from all this. Please do not share your IRAS password with anyone, not even to your best friend or your fiance or whatever, because they might and they have the potential to put you into difficulty subsequently during registration and other time. Second advice, be extremely choosy about selecting your friends. The friends that you are surrounded with will, to a great extent, dictate what kind of personality you will be making in the future. So be careful. A wrong choice of friend at this particular stage may destroy your life. Finally, I'll say that although the coming years are going to be very busy, but I'm assuring you it's going to be academically a very, very rewarding one. Congratulations once again for being part of our family. I wish you all the best and Godspeed. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you, Mr. Islam. Now, I would like to request our Honorable Pro-Vice Chancellor, Professor Niaz Ahmed Khan, to share his remarks.
Salam and good morning, everyone. I've got two messages, one for the parents and one for our dear students. Respected parents, we are particularly appreciative of the fact that you have put your greatest trust on us. You have trusted us with your children. This trust is invaluable, and we would like to assure all parents that we consider your trust as an amana, and we will work together with you to make our best efforts to uphold this trust. This is a commitment we are making on behalf of the Vice Chancellor and all my colleagues. My dear students, you are moving into a completely new episode in your life. You are stepping into a whole new world called the world of the university. Put it more formally, we call it tertiary education. It begins after you complete your college life and you are moving into the university life. In some cases, this also includes the vocational courses. I'm just going to highlight one aspect of tertiary or university learning environment, which will be important for you to consider. This is about the relative independence that you will enjoy in your decisions and the choices that you make for yourself. This was alluded to by our respected registrar to some extent, I'm just going to do a bit of more elucidation and clarification at to this point, because this is so important for you. As you move into the university, you will clearly notice some distinct differences and special features. Large libraries, accomplished professors, different ways and modes of learning, interaction with a wide range of people, and a much wider exposure compared to what we have seen or done before to the society and by extension to the whole world. Now, let me give you a quick example. Assume that you have so far been driving a boat, you're sailing a boat through a small river, a rivulet. Now you have come to the estuary, the entrance of the sea. You will see the large sea in front of you with all its pomp and grandeur. The sea offers both opportunities and challenges for you. If you are not sailing the boat right, you might just get overwhelmed by the large waves and winds. And unfortunately, if that's the case, then you perish. On the other hand, if you are planning it right and you take advantage of the flow of wind and the currents of the waves, then you could actually sail most effectively and reach your destination seamlessly. This is the example that I cite. When you move into the university world, university offers you the seas of opportunities and challenges. The university environment may bring in great opportunities for you in terms of developing networks, numerous learning opportunities, meeting people. You make good use of them to accelerate the path and pace of your career. But because universities are also open windows, sometimes unscrupulous forces and agents like drugs, bad influence, etc., might come in. And if you are not careful, these may cause serious damage to you and you might just get swept off. Remember, the parents and then the professors are your best friends. Do share your concerns with them. And this will be invaluable for you if you really want to steer your way towards the university life properly. I'm sure you are intelligent and smart young men and women. You choose the best for you, and you will make judicious use of the great window of opportunity offered by the university life. And thereby you will flourish. And that way you make your parents and your professors proud. Please feel free to come and talk to us. We maintain a conscious policy to listen to our students. Does it mean that we will be able to solve all your problems? No, unfortunately, we are not Superman or Wonder Woman, but we are here to listen. As I say always, we have got a big ear, as you can see. We are listening people, and come share your ideas, share your concerns with us, and we'll try to do the best that we could do for you. Welcome once again.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Now, may I request the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Tanveer Hassan, to share his thoughts and remarks.
Dear students and guardians joining us online, Assalamu alaikum, namaskar, and good morning to you all. It's my genuine pleasure to welcome you to the Autumn 2021 Orientation Program. Ideally, I would have liked to welcome you in person at our wonderful campus, but I guess online interaction for now is a new reality. Dear students, you are now officially the newest members of Independent University of Bangladesh. Welcome aboard. I understand that you are eager to start your new episode of life through this university setting. And coincidentally, you and I have something in common. I came back to Bangladesh after spending 34 years in the States. And I'm also eager to start a new episode of life in Bangladesh. So together, we would cruise through into our new chapter of our lives. And that's my utmost belief. The journey you are embarking on today will be memorable. While you are at IUB, you'll be privileged to learn new things, acquire knowledge, develop skills, and also you will meet friends. Some of them will be your lifelong friends and will be your basis of your professional network throughout your life. Now, while you are pursuing education at the university level, I would like you to ask one question. Why is university? Why am I here? Why is this important? Is it just to get a degree? Is it just to get a job? Is it simply because others are doing it? So at each phase of your life, as you progress through your university education over 4 years, I would like you to constantly ask that question to yourself. As far as we are concerned at IUB, our aim is to turn you into a lifelong learner. We want to make sure you have the right aptitude, right training, and emotional IQ to face the new world unleashed by technology. Remember, when I was growing up, I was familiar with certain professions that do not exist anymore. Similarly, by the time you grow up and enter your professional life, you will see new jobs, new job descriptions. Some of the jobs or positions that you're aware of no longer exist. So you need to be versatile, you need to be properly trained, you need to have the emotional IQ to cope with this changing world as dictated by the technology. As you are embarking on your new life, I have only 3 suggestions for you to consider. One is, besides going to classes and earning good grades, please get involved in intramural activities. It could be sports, it could be debate, or any other activity. 2, consider learning a new language. There are plenty of opportunities within the university and outside the university to pick up another language. In today's world is a global world. Just speaking one or a little bit of English will not be enough. There are other powers, superpowers are in the horizon. We need to be mindful of those countries and their influences and their language, that the way that will impact everybody's life throughout the globe. Last and not least, I also encourage you to acquire some sort of programming skill, irrespective of your major. I repeat, I request you all to consider acquiring some sort of programming skill, irrespective of your major. You don't have to be an engineering major to be taking these classes. So whatever your major is, do so. Let me repeat the 3 things again. Participate in sports and debate or intramural activities. Consider learning another language and acquire some programming skills irrespective of your major. Now, the guardians, let me assure you that your children, now young adults, will find their time spent at IUB worthwhile. IUB is transforming fast with specific focus on the quality of student life. Your children will have an array of extracurricular activities to choose from. IUB has a number of clubs that I think you will hear about in the next session that your kids can choose from. We have strong records with IUB table tennis, cricket, and soccer teams. And based on the recent student survey, we have recently appointed coaches for basketball, martial arts, yoga, and golf. We also plan to have a girls' basketball team next year, making it the first female basketball team in the country at the university level. Our debate team also competed successfully in international settings year after year. Dear guardians, you'd like to know that we have a generous financial aid package for our students. There are different possibilities. During this pandemic, we waived the admission fee by 50% and the semester fee by 100%. And we spent more than 20 crore taka last year in financial aid. Separately, we also created a student assistance fund, which is contributed by the faculty and staff of this university to help out our students in need. And all the financial guarantors of the students who gets admission at IUB are also covered under a group insurance scheme. Remember, I use the word financial guarantors. So if your parents are not paying for your school, your uncle or your cousin or your sibling, older sibling is paying for your school, make sure that person signs off on the document so that in case that person is deceased, that you are still covered. This is a common mistake students make. Please make sure it's just not necessarily your parents, it's the person who is giving you the financial guarantee who needs to sign off on it for you to get the coverage should a misfortune come along. Last year alone, we handled about 15 cases or 15 such cases, and 30 lakh taka was dispersed as a result of these claims. So this is a wonderful opportunity and privilege you would have as IUB student. So please make sure you sign up on it so that you are covered in case of an accident. Finally, let me say that I'm very optimistic about reopening the campus soon. We are keeping very close contact with the government officials, and the idea is we want to get most of our students or a threshold level of students vaccinated. We are in active conversation with the government in dealing with the vaccination of the students, and you will be given adequate notice should we decide to reopen during this autumn semester. Our experienced instructors will get you tuned into online learning mode real quick till physical meetings are permitted. Now, may I request you all to unmute your microphones, please? Let's give a round of applause to all the guardians who sacrifice their time and money to support the students get and to get into an university, and a prestigious university called Independent University. Now let's give a round of applause to all the incoming freshmen at IUB. Please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay blessed. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful speech. We were expecting to have our Chairman, Board of Trustees, Mr. Mateen Chaudhary. For some unavoidable circumstances, he can't come and join here today, but he sent his sincere apologies and well wishes to the new students. Now we are at the end of the inaugural session. I would like to thank all the speakers for their valuable time and effort. I would like to take this opportunity to thank various departments of IUB, including Central Information Technology Services, Operations and Maintenance, Media and Public Relations Facilities, Finance and Accounts, for extending their support to Admissions and Financial Office in organizing this program. Dear freshers and respected parents and guardians, thank you for joining us. Once again, welcome to IUB family. For the second session, the students and parents are requested to be present on this side. We will start the session within a few minutes. Thank you all, the end of the inaugural session.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, welcome back to the second session of our orientation today. This is in fact a technical session. What I'm going to do as registrar is to explain few rules and regulations for you, which are basically academic administrative in nature, so that during the course of your studies at IUB, you don't face much difficulties. These are the issues that I'm going to cover as flashed on the screen. I'll talk about the IUB website a little bit, the green book, sorry. Okay, the green book, the procedure for ID card, academic calendar, payment, financial aid, graduation duration, blah, 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 and different rules and regulation, the attendance policy. These are all given in the green book, though I'll explain them very briefly in a manner that you understand as a fresher. Registrar's office, in fact, is the epicenter of all activities in the university. We maintain the vital link between the department and the university and the regulatory bodies outside. I have a very slim staff at the registrar's office. They are, I mean, you can see see them on the screen. What I'll suggest, please go around sometimes, make some time and go and get acquainted with them so that you exactly know what they are responsible for and who is supposed to do what. So that whenever you are in trouble, you can exactly go to the right person and seek necessary assistance. We have a guardian help desk. This is one sort of one-stop service for the students. A student or their guardian can call from outside at the number shown on the screen over here and inquire about anything, whether you are attending classes or not, your grades, or any information which is available with us. And this young lady will answer all your calls. I'll specially make a mention of this for the guardians. Please note down this number and you can call in your convenient time and ask whether your daughter or your son is attending the class or maybe spending time outside with their friends instead of attending the class. So please take a note of this number. Our website is quite informative. It does contain all the rules and regulations that I'm explaining right now and many other additional information, notices and all. I'll request these dear students to make it a habit of regularly visiting the IUB website and find out if there is anything of your interest for you. You can have access to the website and all this information through your Android cell phone as well. Lately, we have developed a dashboard for the students, and that contains all relevant basic information that a student needs, like what are the courses you have registered, what are the courses you have attended so far and their grades, okay, then your CGPA, your GPA, blah, blah, blah. All this information are available. So you can have a quick look at your performance and your credentials from the dashboard. This is what is the web page of IUB looks like. You go to the website and you find all these information available. When you go to the resource, you find there is something called Green Book over here, and other booklets. Like we have a passport. I call it a passport because it's the shorter version of students' green book. It contains all the rules and regulation. So go there and once you click, you will find the green book with all rules and regulation and the shorter version of the green book. I call it passport and passport to success. If you follow the rules and regulation and complete your studies, this will definitely lead you to success. That's why I call it green book to success. The hard copies are available at the registrar's office. As per your convenience, you can come and collect it from you. It's free. You don't have to pay for it. All these information are, as shown on the screen, are available in the green book and in the passport. I'm not going to repeat them. Dear students, ID card is mandatory. Once you come to the campus, you collect it from the registrar's office, and wearing ID card, around your neck is mandatory. Though we have fingerprint system, access control system at the university, you don't probably need to always carry the ID, but it's mandatory. Would like to see visibly that you are one of our legitimate students. As I said, your ID card should be visibly hang around your neck. We have an elaborate security check system for students with access control, and the security guards will check your bags sometimes. May not be for all of you. Your vehicles and everything will be checked, and please help the security guard in making sure that you are safe. It's not that we doubt your integrity, and it's somebody else may have kept something inside your backpack or inside your vehicle, and please allow us to find out those before it's too late. So please help our security guards to make sure that you are safe. Yes, we have transtile and baggage control system for students. Please use them, but do not break them, because I know you all are youngsters. You have very less time. You tend to rush through everything, all the doors and windows. So please use them, but do not break them. And the very purpose of all these identity, checking of identity card, the access control system, these are all to make you safe, because we would like to see IUB as one of the safest campus in the country. The academic calendar is available at the website, and it contains all major relevant information like the commencement of the semester, then various holidays, midterm exam, final exam, then submission of grade, blah blah blah. These are all given. So please check from the website if you need to find out anything regarding the academic calendar. Dear students, IUB is a private institution, so please make sure that you pay your dues in time. The website contains all the relevant information regarding the tuition fee, activities fee, late fee, then scholarship, admissions, readmission fee. These are all available, so please go through them once at least before you start with your semester classes. I'm sure by now you have already done your registration, but subsequently as a returning student, subsequently you will get to know about the date for registration from the academic calendar, or sometimes through a separate notice from the registrar's office. Your dues are to be paid in 3 different specific banks. I'm sorry. Okay. These are Bank Asia, Mutual Trust Bank, and Dhaka Bank. So these are only the 3 designated banks. They will collect money for your tuition fee. Let me tell you, we have an elaborate arrangement for providing financial assistance to our dear students. Those who are at entry level, we provide 100% sometimes and 50% financial aid to those with golden 5, okay, golden GPA 5.5 for both SSC and HSC, or for doing good result, extremely good result in their A levels and O levels. So if you fall in any of this category, and if you have not been given this financial aid on your entry, please talk to the admissions office and they will make sure that you get it. But for those provisionally selected students, I mean to say those who are still waiting to get your result for HSC, for you this will not be applicable. We will see your result in the month of December, and if you qualify, we will give you the same benefit from spring 2021. Yes, all financial aid is subject to the availability of fund. Let me tell you, we are doing good as a university. In the last semester, we provided financial aid in some form to more than 50% of our students. So we are very, very generous. So you should take pride in that. We do provide financial assistance to the sons and daughters of our freedom fighters for 50% to 100% sometimes. However, they need to maintain a specific CGPA because we want you to study free at the same time do well in the courses. Dear students, you have to maintain a CGPA of 2.0 minimum for graduation. That's the minimum requirement. If you do not have this particular CGPA, you will not even if you have completed all the courses, you will not get your graduation degree. So please be mindful about this. This is way too less, I suppose. Your aim should not be 2. You should aim to keep your CGPA always above 3. And the duration, yes, it's 8 years though, as shown on this slide, but a regular student regularly taking 9 to 12 credits in a semester can complete it even before 4 years. So don't look at this maximum time which is allocated. So try and finish your graduation by 4 years, and that should be the maximum. We do recognize the bright students, meaning to say those who are doing extremely well in the semesters. We provide them, we recognize them through certificates. We put them on either Dean list or Dean merit list, Vice Chancellor's list, Vice Chancellor's merit list. And you see, this particular category also comes along with minimum CGPA. And not only that, for those on Dean honor list and Vice Chancellor's honor list, we also do provide them, award vouchers. That means at IUB, if you are a good student, you don't need to pay anything. Over and above, you get something from the university at the end of every semester. So it's a good opportunity. So please make sure that you are doing well and fall within any of these 5 categories, so that when you get out and go out from the university with graduation, you can you very fondly recall your days at the university. Yes, there is a minimum credit requirement though, 9 credits for normal students, but if you are availing any financial aid, you need to maintain a minimum credit of 12 in every semester. However, for this pandemic, we have relaxed this a little bit. A student may continue with financial aid even with 6 credits and sometimes with even 9 credits. Our attendance policy is very, very stringent, I should say, because we want the students to come to the campus, attend classes, and not waste their time, sitting at the beautiful corridor of the university or gossiping with their friends. So attending classes is mandatory, and unless you have 75% attendance in the classes, your faculty may not allow you to sit for final exam. So I'll request you to maintain the minimum percentage of attendance at the classes, otherwise you may be in trouble. Little bit of procedure. Your faculty, once we start the regular classes, your faculty within first 15 to 20 minutes will record your attendance electronically, so that all information is available at the IRAS for subsequent checking. Please remember, if you are absent from the campus for a long time, we may inform about your absence to the guardians, and sometimes we do get requests from the security agencies from outside to inform about the students and their attendance, especially those who are continuously remaining absent from the class. So please do not push us to that level where we have to share the information of your absence with the security agencies, and you are in trouble, your family is in trouble. Yeah, I have already said this. We may have to inform about your absence. We don't want to do that. Our IRIS database needs to be always kept updated with basic information regarding your name, your parents, mailing address, your financial guarantor's name, cell number, and all these, so that in case there is any need, we can instantly communicate with you and get in touch. So please make it a habit to keep the IRIS information updated. If you have changed your email address, say for example, or maybe your parents have moved from one place to another, your present address have changed, so please come and notify. We have designated forms for all this. A little bit of the grading system and some few terminologies. Dear students, these are all available in the green book. I'm just making a brief mention of this. There is something called retake. That means if you do poorly, you can retake a course. Fail means fail. Incomplete means for some reason your grades have not been submitted, so your transcript will show a I. Withdrawal and probation. Little bit of elaboration. The retake is allowed usually in the following semester, but in extenuating circumstances, if you need to retake a course even after one semester, these days we do allow, but you have to have a special need for that, otherwise we will not. A student may be allowed to retake a course twice maximum, and your latest grade will be shown in the transcript. Fail means fail. That means you have not been able to fulfill the minimum grade. You have to take that course in the immediate subsequent semester. And if you fail thrice, please note my point. If you fail thrice in a mandatory course, your admission from IUB will be cancelled. So please be careful about it. Withdrawn means you may have registered for a course, but for some reason subsequently you want to withdraw. That means you don't want to continue. We do allow that, and usually 2 weeks after the midterm exam, up to that time you can self withdraw, and then after, no. That means you have to continue. So please decide well in advance if you are not doing well, or if you have some other problem and you want to discontinue, please you can do that. Regarding probation, I think I need to little bit elaborate on this. If your CGPA is below 2.0 for some reason, you are on probation, and a student on probation will get only to maximum 3 chances to improve the grade. Otherwise, his or her admissions will be cancelled. But unfortunately, if your CGPA is below 1.5 from the beginning, you get only 2 chances, and then after, IUB will not give you any more chances. You have to find your place somewhere else. I'm very sorry to say every semester about 30 to 35 students are their admissions is cancelled from the registrar's office because of their poor performance. You see, where the private universities are hungry to get students, but over here we we cancel the admission of the poor students. That means IUB is a tough institution, and over here, if you want to continue your studies, you have to do well and maintain the minimum grade. So please be mindful about it. What is important for you is to find out whether you are on initial probation or final probation, or on the verge of cancellation of admissions. I mean, before you go to the last stage, you better decide whether you would like to switch your major and go to some other school. That option is available. So Please, after cancellation, do not come and say, sir, I would like to continue and please give me another chance. Then, in fact, it is very difficult for the university to accommodate your request. So please take a decision well in advance. If you are doing poorly, you came to study Triple E and CSE, but for some reason math is not a subject of your choice, or you are doing poorly, or you are not understanding physics, so better switch to some other easier subject and get a degree from IUB if you want to. Otherwise, your admission will be cancelled. Dear students, we have an academic code of conduct. That means we want you to conduct yourself in a manner which is absolutely dignified and acceptable to all of us. It does, the academic code of conduct, it tells you in greater details. Please go through it. It's available in the green book, and how to conduct yourself in the class, how to conduct yourself once you are outside the classroom, and all these things in details. And I'll only request, please be gentle to the supporting staff, the security guards. They are very low paid people and very humble people. They treat them nicely, and I'm sure they will also respect you in the best possible manner. IUB is a politics free zone. We do not allow any covert or overt political activities within the campus. On the very first day of orientation, I'll request, if politics is your priority, then please come to my office, the registrar's office. I'll give you the entire money that we have taken for admissions and registration, and you should go to some other university. IUB is not a place for doing politics, whether any covert or overt politics. If we find any slightest link of your connection with any of the political parties and their activities, you will no more remain our student. We have zero tolerance for all these, like drugs, weapon, then smoking cigarette and blah blah blah, or such kind of things. So please be mindful about it. If you have such kind of bad habits, please refrain from all these as long as you are a student of IUB. Dear students, we have a beautiful library. I call it a fountain of knowledge. It's probably one of the best libraries in the country. We have 70 designated computers with internet access, full-time internet access. So instead of wasting time always gossiping outside, in your leisure time, or maybe when you are not attending the classes, please go to the library and make use of this beautiful facility. And I'm sure the library staff will help you, using this particular time in a purposeful manner. Beside providing, the books in the form of hard copies and e-form, they do, the library staff, they do organize various short courses, modular courses to help you how to consult, find out reference materials from the website, and all these things. So please take advantage of these short courses, and I'm sure these will help you subsequently in your studies and in preparation of your assignments. Library timing is very flexible. It's open 7 days a week. So I mean, anytime you can come and take advantage of it. Of course, during the semester break, we have a limited work period, that is 5 days a week. I think we are at the fag end of the briefing. We have a program called Live in the Field Experience. In short, we call it LFE. This LFE is one of our what should I say, uniqueness. I don't know any of the universities in the country except probably Bragg has some kind of program like this. We take our students in the villages, to get them acquainted with the lifestyle of the people of the villages. That means most of our students in the university, maybe they have come from urban areas, not having much of practical knowledge about the rural Bangladesh. So we take them and make them stay there for 2 weeks, mix up with people, and when they come back as a different personality with knowledge and experience of the poor people and the people in the rural areas. So this is one of the very beautiful programs. Well, you don't have to attend this particular program. It's a 3-credit course though. Maybe that in 6th, 7th, or 8th semester, once you have completed the other maybe important courses, you will attend this. This is a very beautiful program, and I'm sure you will love to go physically and attend this program. We have a credit transfer policy. It's not very different than other universities. That means we encourage the students from other universities to come and transfer their credit and study at IUB. The policy is elaborately given in the Green Book or in the passport, so please do consult that if you are one of those students. The students, those who are qualified for board scholarship for SSC and HSC result, they need to furnish the minimum papers that are required for us to process your scholarship money from the government. So please complete this procedure. Come to the registrar's office, we will help you doing that. We have about 40 vibrant and very lively clubs at IUB. They will keep you busy throughout the week, for various productive activities related to your academic life, different related to sports and all these. We have different club rooms at the basement. So if you are part of one of the clubs, you can go and find out who all are the club members or club executives, and I'm sure they will welcome you and they will tell you in greater details what they are doing actually. And my suggestion would be, please be part of minimum 2 clubs so that you are purposefully busy at the campus and sharpen your skills, other skills which are important beside your education and beside your knowledge. We have a gymnasium. Once again, a very beautiful gymnasium where we have separate arrangement for boys and girls. So please make use of it. These are the location of various important offices. My office, registrar's office, is at level 2. The accounts office is also at level 2. The financial aid office and these are in ground floor. I'm always available at the office. Even if you are a student, you don't need any appointment to come and meet me with any of your problems if there is any. My staff will definitely help you, failing which I'm also available. So please do come with your problems. Do not keep it within yourself. Do not start writing in the Facebook and all those places. I have this problem, what should I do, and all these. Come to us. We are here to help you. We believe that students are our best stakeholder and the most important stakeholder at the university. We'll definitely help you solving your problem so that you are comfortable and you can concentrate in your studies without any administrative or academic administrative difficulties. Lastly, please be mindful you are being watched. We have about 160 CCTVs placed at different places in the campus. So wherever you are going, you are being watched. So be mindful about it. And this campus is under 24 hours surveillance by our CCTV experts from CITS. This is not to scare you, but to give you a feel that we are trying to develop this campus as absolutely in a safe manner, so that you feel safe after coming to the campus. Your parents are also, safe, and they feel safe by sending you to the campus, and that is what is the purpose of all this. I'll end my talk with a note. which Martin Luther King Jr. said once, that intelligence plus character and self-discipline is the goal of a true education. And for being successful, education, character, and self-discipline, these three are the key. So we urge you to abide by the rules and regulation that governs your conduct as a student for building character and discipline at IUB. Thank you very much for your patience, and let me tell you at the end, these rules and regulation are not to scare you, is not to scare you, scare you, but to make you aware, so that you are you know exactly what is to be done in the 4 years of tenure at the university, and do's and don'ts. So I'll request you, look at all these um, I mean in a holistic manner. The IUB or this institution is not only for education, is for overall development, and look at IUB as an institution for self-socialization, for character building, and for undertaking greater responsibilities in future, which is not only your education, which is not only a certificate that you get at the end of the day. Last word for the guardians. Keep track of your sons and daughters and monitor their result every semester. Please call the young lady that I have shown you at the beginning of the slides. Okay, call that young lady at that particular number and ask what was the result, whether your sons and daughters, they are attending the classes or not, such kind of questions. So if you have time, you can come and meet me at the office. There is no problem. It's very we are very open, and we will welcome the guardians to come and ask for any information about their guardians. We'll always welcome that. The last, dear students, please aim high. Aim high. You have unlimited potential, and explore it positively. And it's time to set your aim to the desired goal. So please, with this, I would like to end my talk, and thanks a lot for your patience. Allah Hafiz.
Everyone. This is Mahfuz Ahmed, Deputy Director and Head of Central Information Technology Services, and I'm here to welcome you all to our online orientation for the summer 2020 semester. We all are aware that the coronavirus pandemic has created a barrier for day-to-day tasks, and the educational field has been hampered a lot. But we have to continue. For the last 3 months, IB has created a virtual university where we will attempt to learn and teach in a blended environment. I personally am an alumni of IUB, so trust me, we understand it is difficult for the students. So we have tried to make a platform that replicates the on-campus experience as much as possible. With that being said, let's get started with our technical session. All right, students. We are Central Information Technology Services. This is the department which handles all IT-related services for the faculty members and students. We are at level 6, so if you have any queries, if you need to visit our offices when the situation permits, obviously, just drop at level 6. The services that we provide through this department, we have the subscription from Google, which is called the G Suite. Through this G Suite, you will get an email address from Gmail. You will get a Google Chat and the Google Classroom that you will be using in the summer 2020 semester, the Google Meet, the video conferencing session, the Google Jamboard that can be used for graphical designing and drawing, or mathematical, or any, in the courses where there is the faculty needs to write something in the board. We also provide Microsoft Office 365 subscription, which is available for all the students and faculty members. We have the campus covered in Wi-Fi. So whenever you visit the campus, you will get a Wi-Fi access. Also, the campus has been built on state-of-the-art, the very good IT infrastructure, and you will get a very fast internet connection and other services. The campus is also equipped with access control system, the CCTV system. So we have a very good IT infrastructure in the university. For any IT related help or query, just drop an email at ithelpdesk@iub.edu.bd. Someone will respond to your mail very soon. We have a state-of-the-art student registration system, which we call IRES, Integrated Register Office Automation System. Through this software, you will get your bills, you will register for your courses, you will declare major and minor, you will get your class schedule, and at the end of the semester, you will get your grades. For any queries, just drop an email at regoff@iub.edu.bd. Someone from the registrar's office will respond your query. We will conduct the summer 2020 semester in Google Classroom. In Google Classroom, there are certain things which are been made available to you. The things are you can sit for the exam. There will be a live session through the Google Meet, which I mentioned earlier. You can submit your assignments, your quizzes in the Google Classroom. You can participate in a forum discussion, and also you can access your course materials, which will be made available through the faculty members. So let me just give you a quick overview of the Google Classroom. All right, students. Now, as you can see, I am in the Google Classroom. But before entering to the Google Classroom, you need to log in. And you'll be using your IUB domain credentials to log into the Google Classroom. And what do I mean by that IUB domain credentials? Is the IUB email account. As you know, we have already sent you the credentials to your personal email addresses, which you have provided through the registration period. So check your mail, you will get all the credentials. So go to gmail.com, and after that use the IUB credentials. Like for example, my name is Mahfuz. I will type mahfuz@iub.edu.bd. Then I provide my password and I log into the system. So do the same thing. Go to classroom.google.com. It will prompt for your username and password. Provide your username and password and log into the system. Once you log in, you will see all the courses which you have registered for the summer 2020 semester. As you all are aware, I am now running a demonstration session. So for the demonstration session, I have only one courses. So this is the course which I have been registered for the summer 2020 semester. So let's get into the class. I click on here. So this is my class, and these are the things which you will see after you log into a class. So I will first go to classwork. As you can see over here, there are two things, the assignment quizzes and the course materials. First, I'll cover the course materials. Over here, you will see my faculty member has already assigned me certain course materials for me. The materials can be Word document, PowerPoint presentation, PDF file, or a video file. So all the file format is supported by Google platform. So a faculty can decide what sort of material he will share with you. Now, let me first go to the quiz. You will click over here and you will see there is a quiz waiting for you. So just click on that. Now I am in the quiz session. As you can see, there are two questions for this demonstration purpose. You will answer it and click on submit. Then you are done with the quizzes. So I will close the tab. And then I will go to assignments. You can see like similar like course material. I have 2 assignments over here. So I'll click this document file. So a faculty has already created an assignment for you. So you answer it over here and it will be auto saved. And after you are done, click on turn in. Then it will prompt you that these 2 files will be turned in to the faculty members. As I mentioned, there are 2 things you can do. So this is the first thing. Now I hit cancel. Over here, you'll see once you click cancel, you can add files or create files to as a supplement with the assignment. So I will click over here. If you have already some files ready for the assignments, so click on file. Over here, you can select the file and upload it to the Google Classroom. So we are done with the course materials, we are done with the quizzes, and we are done with the assignments. Now let me show you how you can join to the classes. So let me just go back to the home page of the courses. And also one other thing you can do, you can give a public comment. This comment will be viewed by all the students and faculty members, and also you can give a private comment to the faculty members. So the rest of the class students won't see whatever you have put as a private comment. So let me go back to the class home page. All right. So we were actually demonstrating the classwork section. Now, if you want to join to the classes, go to stream, and here is the link. So to join the classes, click on the link. As you can see, your camera and everything is starting. So once you are ready, you will click join now. There are certain things I like to mention here. During the classes, you need to keep your camera on, but mute your microphone. When the faculty member will ask for an open question, just unmute your microphone and give your comments. So right now I will join the class. So this is my faculty. So I'm in the class. That's it. So now I will close my class streaming session. So that's all. This is the basics of Google Classroom, and there will be certain other things the faculty will discuss. And also if you have any queries, just drop an email at ithelpdesk@iv.edu.bd. At the very end of my session, let me give you some guidelines for the online classes. The first thing is the preparation. Ensure you have basic technical equipments with you, like your camera is working, your headphone is working, if you are using a desktop computer, you need to have a separate webcam and a headset. If you are using a laptop, then that's inbuilt, but make sure your camera and microphone is working. And join your classes according to the class schedule. The class schedule can be found if you log into the IRES, and as I mentioned in my presentation earlier, the schedule will be given on the software. There are certain etiquettes which you need to maintain while attending the online classes. First of all, you have to be active in the classes. As you can understand, this is not a physical face-to-face class. It's an online class. You are looking in the monitor or your screen, so you have to be very active during the class session. The second thing is that you need to follow an appropriate dress code. What do I mean that? is the simple rule is wear something you would in a real life classroom. The third thing, be quiet when the lecture is on or somebody else is speaking. Always keep your microphone mute unless you are asked to speak. Maintain a very good environment while attending the classes. What I mean by that, a good environment is you select a very calm and quiet place in your house where nobody will interrupt you. There won't be any noises because, well, you will speak in during your class session. The noise will create an impact. So make sure you have a very calm and quiet room in your house. Always put on your video, as I mentioned earlier, unless asked otherwise by the teacher. And maintain a proper communication with your faculty members and your classmates. Thank you, and I wish you all the very best and good luck with the summer 2020 semester.